steps back.
We welcome you to the Toyota Center, Houston, Texas. The Los Angeles Lakers facing the Houston Rockets. Chris, we were sitting right here for that 7th game of the Western Conference Final in astonishment as here's Harden, got the step and step. Oh, what a move! And he went right at JaVale McGee. A 10-2 run here by the Rockets. Rockets moving the ball well. Tucker looks to reset. Harden with a deep three. Yes! And the foul! It is a 4-point play for James Harden.
Let's see if Harden stays in the pick and roll while the Lakers seem like they've been settling for jumpers.
Harden fires from deep. Harden again. Lakers take a timeout. James Harden putting on a show. James Harden, 50 points, 10 rebounds, and 11 assists.
All the way through the Jazz, and a foul. James flexing those muscles. Oh! James Harden said, block this. Harden with a long three! James Harden with a cold-blooded three! 2-point game, everybody's up. Here we go. Step back. Oh! A cold-blooded three for James Harden, and that may be the game winner. James Harden does it again.
Harden again, switch on D, Durant on top, shot clock at 7, James with a three.
And if you lightly contest, that's what you're going to get a dose of. Two
Harden's
MVPs going at one another.
Shot clock at 7. Harden. That's a mid-range shot. He's got 2 triple-doubles the last 11 games, at least 30 points in 10 straight games, and averaging 41 points during that span. Step back three, good! Right between the eyes!
Got 23s on the evening for Houston. Are they going for 21 in the game?
Gerald Green to inbound. Harden trying to get free. Down to 3, down to 2, it's a 3. Good! Good! He got it! James Harden, a flamethrower! Incredible shot! Rockets by 1 with 1 second to go.
And they went for the win. James Harden with 2 Warriors draped on him finds a way to get this to go down.
Harden steps back, fires, hits. James Harden with a 17-point third quarter. It just keeps going on and on and on.
Well, Wilt Chamberlain is up next. Wilt has a streak of 20 straight 30-point games.
Harden to the rack again. 2 and 1.
If he makes this free throw, he will have averaged 40 points for the last 20 games.
That's special. Incredible numbers.
7 seconds on the shot clock. Harden steps back over 𝗪𝗓𝗏. Got it. Fourth 50-point game for Harden this year, his 2nd straight.
Back to James with 9 on the shot clock. One-on-one here with 𝗪𝗧𝗛. Harden steps right, contested 3, got it, and 1.
and watch as the defender tries to close out. Then he gets underneath James and see where James's feet land. And that is why the step back three is so difficult to guard.
As the Rockets reset in the half court. Harden straight away for three. Another one, plus the foul. This time on Alonzo Trier. Harden, again, one-on-one with Vonleh. Comes into the paint, gets to the rack. There's his first two here in the second half as the Rockets have come from 13 down to tie it up at 67. And James Harden continuing to dominate. 38 and counting. Harden into the paint, right to the rack, 40. And even 40, his 17th 40-point game this year. Harden, 45.
Holy smokes.
Been tough for Harden to get a clean look at a three on Robinson, so he just crossed him over, got to the rack, and one.
And he splits the double team. You see Robinson with his hand on the arm. Another look at it right there. There's the foul, and it's continuation. Man, James Harden is incredible.
They go once again into Vonleh, going into piece, and it's stolen by Harden. Harden for the slam to seal the deal. 61 for Harden, and that will do it. And then the terrific defense, Gordon forced a turnover, and then Harden put the exclamation point on a wild last couple of minutes here in New York.
Good defense there by Eric Gordon and James Harden with the capper. What a game here in Madison Square Garden.
61 points for James Harden, matching Kobe Bryant for the most ever scored by opponent here at Madison Square Garden, and also a new franchise record in scoring for him.
James by Winslow. Oh, puts it up and in. James Harden with 58 points, and the Rockets lead by 4.
Harden, another tough one. He did it again. That's insane.
He's got 55. He had 57 on him earlier.
He turned him over. He got turned over at 57 for Harden. Game tied at 125. Pandemonium in Memphis. His second 57-point game against the Grizzlies this year.
7 seconds on the shot clock.
Oh, boy.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, boy, watch
He
out.
shot that from Sugar Land. Shot it so far. Harden picked up on the perimeter. Got it. There it is. Highest scoring quarter ever for James Harden. Just keep putting the records on top of records on top of records. And Harden with a three. 30 points for James Harden. That's his 51st 30-point game. Look at Poeltl come over to help. He goes around. Poeltl lays it up and in. Half of San Antonio was on him. As Popovich says, what must I do? Knocked away by P.J. Tucker. Harden sets, fires, boom! Oh, James Harden just keeps going. He has scored the last 11 points for Houston. Here he goes again. Here he goes again. James Harden, relentless, spontaneous. He's simply unguardable. 61 points. And the Houston Rockets are going to win the game.